Welcome to the game, man. We gaming, we snacking, we gaming.
We about to get our video game on eating snacks. Matter of fact,
we gaming,
I'ma
we
show you how
snacking,
to
we
favorite snacks you wanna make.
Snacking channel.
We back, baby.
My
Check
review
us out.
of some good old food, homie. Of some good old food.
You know we about to do.
You see me playing these games, Madden. Yeah, we having fun.
Yeah. Yo, it's Uncle D in the place to be. What it do, baby? Yeah. You know what it is? It's Madden time, baby. Madden is one of my favorite video games. True story. I've been playing Madden since the first game came out. So we're doing a Madden rebuild, and we're gonna go ahead and start with the Cardinals. These rebuilds, I started the first rebuild, and that first rebuild was of the Dolphins that I'm doing live, and I'm still doing that. Matter of fact, you can come on around like 1 o'clock on Monday and Tuesday nights. One of the nights, I haven't picked which one I'm gonna do it yet, but I do that video live of me trying to rebuild the Dolphins, and then I'm going 3 seasons. I'm going 3 seasons, and I'm physically playing the game, and I'm playing the games on live. So we're doing a live rebuild. So far, that's been pretty good. What am I name this? The Boss. Let's go with the last name Boss. First name D. Uncle D Boss. Yeah, baby. We're gonna start. I picked the role. We're gonna start from the preseason. I'm gonna start as an owner. I forget. I'm gonna start. I don't know which one I'm gonna go with, but I'm gonna start as the owner. Let's do all Madden, baby, because you ain't doing it right if you're not doing all Madden. And plus, I'm being honest with you, all Madden ain't really that hard. And once you play all Madden and you go down a level, it becomes harder. So you want to start off just automatically at all Madden. And introducing my chair. The chair said hi. You hear it? Yeah, I don't know. I got a squeaky chair. Y'all just gonna have to bear with me. I apologize and everything. But yeah, so I'm excited about this this build. I'm gonna do these right here. I don't know how long I'm gonna go, but I think I'm gonna go 5 seasons. I'm definitely gonna see what Cliff Kingsbury is gonna do as a head coach. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of his, and so I might have a short leash with him. You know, I'm not afraid to say that because I'm more of a defensive guy, and I want to build this team through defense. But I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna start, I believe, with I think we started with the rookie quarterback. So I am gonna play some of the games in season. I do like to play 15-minute quarters. I usually play full games. But to be honest with you, a lot of times I don't play defense. I usually play offense. I usually simulate the defense and play offense. It depends. I've been doing it that way because I've always been good on defense. I've always used to be a really good. I used to coach college football, so I coached defense, so I understood defense and everything. And I've been lately just working on my offense, so I usually just simulate defense. When I play my brother, which we'll get some videos going of me against him, I usually, don't need help on defense, So I'm not trying to brag or boast, but anyway, so we're gonna start the first season. I don't play every game, but I will play some of the games. I will play, especially the games where you have a breakout player trying to do a breakout. I definitely play that, and if it's a breakout player on defense, I definitely play defense then. If I'm online playing against people online, I play both, on defense and offense. So yeah, I'm excited about this. Now we're gonna start at preseason. So what we'll do is we'll go with this series. We'll do it season by season. So we'll do the start of the preseason on to the draft, and then that'll be one video after the draft. Then the next season will be the full season, then draft for the next video. So this is season 1 right here. And let's take, okay. We got some players, Patrick Peterson going up. I remember a few years ago, Patrick Peterson was a shutdown cornerback coming out of LSU or Florida State, which one that was. I think it was from LSU. You have Charles Clay, which I don't know much of. I don't know much of the Arizona roster, So it's gonna be a lot of overhauling earlier, trying to get some of my players in, the players that I like. David Johnson. I know a couple years ago, David Johnson had an amazing year. I don't know what happened. So the rest of these we just kind of like simulate there, let them upgrade them by themselves. I don't want to deal with all that. So we got 53-man roster, baby. Let's go ahead and start simulating some. Well, let me go just make last checks of everything before we start simulating. So I just want to, just look at the roster. I'm not going to use a fullback. My best receiver is going to be, I forgot he was still playing. But Kirk, I like him. He's a young receiver. I think we're going to try to get him the ball more. But Fitzgerald is our best receiver. We want to try to make sure he's in the game too. Especially his big body. I want to get him the ball a lot around the end zone area. Maybe, fades, jump fades and stuff like that. I think he still can jump. I know you can't get down the field that fast, but inside the 20, he should be a lock on a lot of plays that he can, one-on-one. The cornerback, Patrick Peterson. We got this rookie Murphy Jr., baby. He look good. I like him. He looks real good. Byron Murphy Jr., he look good. Hopefully he's going to turn out well. We got Baker. He look pretty good too. Got good depth at safety. Not good depth here. Strong safety is going to be a position that we really want to try to upgrade as fast as possible. And let's go ahead and simulate the first few games of the preseason. I don't simulate the whole preseason because I like to do the cuts. I don't like to let them do the cuts for me. That's just me personally. I don't know. So going back to the strong safety, and when it comes down to my DBs, I don't know okay, so let's talk about free agency versus draft, how we want to build this team. And to me, you want to try to build it. Now, this has been the key, what I found out. You want to build one side of it in the draft and one side in free agency. Meaning, if you go draft heavy, if you go in free agency heavy on offense, then you want to go draft heavy on defense, because when you get the defense, they're going to be on the first rookie contracts. So you have, a lot of players, where you can have more wiggle room on offense. Me, the most important position in the game is the offensive line. Then the second most important position in the game is the defensive line. So my philosophy is I want to have that D-line right. Now, if I'm running a 3-4, I want to have, D-line right, but then it becomes my outside linebacker. They my money because I bring them a lot. I bring the outside linebackers a lot. So, if I run a 3-down lineman, I'm bringing outside lineman, so basically turn into a 5-2. I'm not going to go too deep into that because you guys may not understand a lot of that. But anyway, I'm not saying I'm better than y'all or nothing like that. I'm just saying, just to help out. So I put my money into the blitz rush and the protection of the blitz. Now, if I have a good quarterback, I'm talking about a great quarterback, I'm not going to put a lot of money into the receivers. I'm going to try to keep my receivers as young as possible, fast and young, route running and young. But at all times, I want a stellar running back, because a stellar running back can get you out of anything. And to be honest with you, you can get away with getting a running back and putting them on a 4-year contract. So Murray already got a upgrade. I like Murray. I am not a big running quarterback guy. I'm just not. But at the same time, it does help out, if you can buy time. But I want that O-line to be really good where he ain't got to worry about time. You can just step back there. And even when I'm playing in the games, I try to keep a lot of pass protection as possible. To try to protect my quarterback as much as possible and get the ball to where they need to go, and that's the receivers. The receivers, they get paid to run routes, so I want them running routes, So Byron Jones already, I got a good feeling about him. I got a really good feeling. I think he's going to turn into something. I think we want to focus on him a lot more. but I really do believe he's gonna turn into something. Chandler Jones, he's holding it down right now for me on the outside linebacker. I'm gonna bring him a lot. He's gonna blitz a lot, but I think he's also good in coverage. Listen, when you got them outside linebackers that can blitz and cover well, man. But yeah, so going back to my philosophy, my safeties, I never really signed a safety in free agency. I never signed a safety out of there. Simply just because I think you can get what you need out of the draft. And they already be cheap, man. If you can save on safeties and cornerbacks, that gives you more money for the D-line, which D-line is key. If the quarterback don't got time to get rid of the ball, I don't care how good your DBs are, they're going to look better just because they can't pass the ball. So that's my philosophy. And on offense, you can have a garbage running back, but if there's lanes, like there's nothing they can do. And with this game, one feature that I like about this game that I've been noticing so far, they had a breakout player. So you can have a running back that's 65 overall and say he has like 93 acceleration and 91 speed. He can be 1,000-yard back he can be a really good 1,000-yard back with a great offensive line. And then what you do is you make sure you play those breakout games and you actually have breakout performances. Especially now, people say, well, when you got the breakout game where they got to get 200 yards or 3 touchdowns, it's kind of easier to get them touchdowns. And what you do is when you get inside that the red zone on offense, you send them out on like screens, you send them out on like fake outs and cuts ins, like a running back slant, I guess you would call it. And you can get 3 touchdowns easy, really easy. So, to be honest with you, you can save so much money on running backs by just doing that. Signing a young, like a rookie or 1-2 year player with speed and just, have a great offensive line. And basically, every time he hit the hole, 4 yards, 5 yards of carry. That does it right there. That's give him 25 carries, he got 100 yards. And you give him 16 games of 100 yards, that's a 1,600 yard season. You get what I'm saying? So now you have a very good running back after the season and all that, because he's going to start now becoming better. So after every game, a few games or so at 100 yards, he's going to upgrade. So you can get, and then with the breakout, so you can get a running back. You can get a running back really good, really fast on here from low. As far as receivers are a different game for me. I try to keep my receiver. The lowest I go with a receiver, playing a receiver, is a 70. You got to be a rookie though when he starts at 7, because if you do it right, they can upgrade fast too, especially with the breakouts. But 65 and all that, they're hard because they don't get off coverage. They don't ever be wide open. Now, offense I run. I usually run the Kansas City offense. When the team is built the way I want it to build, I run the Kansas City offense because I like a lot of read plays. I do a lot of the read plays. I've worked on a lot. I don't know if you guys remember NCAA, but when I ran the NCAA offense, I used to run the Navy offense, which was nothing but veer offense. And that's the offense I actually played when I was in high school. We played the veer offense. Where you just read, basically everything is run and read. Kind of like the old, like the Georgia Tech offense from a few years ago, where it was just straight up all running. So I do a lot of the read stuff on here. I learned a lot of the read stuff, and I do a lot of it on here. Especially now, I do like the read pass options. The read pass options are very, you gotta learn it fast, because you gotta be real quick. If you really quick on the run pass offense, you can run a run pass offense every play if you know what you're doing, and really do good, because the linebackers and that slot cornerback could be so confused if you know what you're doing. It's beautiful, but you gotta know what you're doing. Now on defense, I prefer a three down linemen and 4 linebackers, simply just because you can bring the blitz from anywhere. Or you can just bring 5 and just have, if you got a good nose tackle, you can dominate a center. You can literally have a nose tackle that'll stop the run game and then have a good outside blitz. It don't matter what happens behind them. It's just undefeated. And that's just my philosophy. So Kingsbury, you are one. He has an air raid offense. I do like a lot of West Coast concepts. If I do have a strong pocket passer with no speed, I will run a lot of West Coast concepts like slants, and I love to do that out route where the out route is all about timing. If you got a good receiver and a good quarterback, you can kill the out route or the out comeback route, the one that Peyton Manning made famous for years and years. So we did not make the playoffs. Surprise, surprise, right? We try to hire staff. Now, as far as hiring staff, so it's weird. You can find them where they have like a high number in but try to find the staff that's already got like scouting experts and have different stuff like that, because you see like the LV, the level 30 and everything. Levels for a head coach. Yeah, if you have a team that's ready to win right away, levels on the head coach is important. But if you have a young team that you're trying to rebuild, you want to try to have them as with different things like scouting experts and because up here the coaches has attributes. Trainer, like a good quarterback trainer, good lineman trainer, and all that. And if you got one that's already got the quarterback trainer, because quarterback trainer costs 3,500 points or 4,000 points to upgrade to that. If you got one that's already got that, and you actually playing the season games and not simulating, you can actually upgrade a quarterback that's pretty good. You can take a quarterback from 70 to 99. It's time for me to do that. I was enjoying. I can't wait to do the next video. But listen, you guys, please come by and join. I'm gonna try to help you guys out with playing Madden, understanding Madden as much as possible. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you're having a good time with this rebuild and me giving you a lot of information on the rebuild. And see you in the next video of rebuilding the Madden or some of the other videos. Go check out some of the other videos on the channel. I'ma holla at you. Y'all be good. Stay blessed. Blessings in your life for real, for real. Blessings in your life for real, for real. Holla.